So here we are. Here we are, guys. We got all the symbols and stuff. And we got, he gave up the, what was it now? What did he give us? Let's have a look, shall we? I can't remember. Oh yeah, he gave us the beetle, which is supposed to allow us to get the Book of the Dead. And I'm like, thinking to myself, how are we going to use a beetle? It's got to do with the pond of bugs. Well, it's a fountain of bugs, let's face it. It says it's a pond, but it looks more like a fountain to me. So it's got to be used in conjunction with that. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of obvious, isn't it? It's like someone commented in the comment section. They were like, "I think I know where the book is," and I'm like, "Yeah, I think I have a fair idea as well." Because
now that I think about it, the ones in the pond are all males, and mine is a female.
So let's use it. See what lies beneath. So I don't really feel like reaching in there. Oh, that's working. On the floor. And there's the fabled Book of the Dead. Isn't it the Book of Amun-Ra or something like that it's called? I forget. Oh no, it's Amun-Ra's the sun god, isn't it? I don't know.
Cursed Book of the Dead!
I don't know, I could be wrong. My Egyptian mythology is very bad. So, and remember, you have Google. I don't right now. Let's have a look. I have the Book of the Dead. What can we do? Let's have a look at it.
It could have been open already.
Could have been open already. Can I use that on there?
Both have a star. Do they fit together?
Haha!
Touchdown! And now?
Don't you
sheer
dare.
luck.
You'll end up feeling sorry for me, and then I'll have to destroy you.
Do I look like my name is Sister Daniela? No. Let's get on with it then. Which one of these 5 passages is it?
I guess I'll try the first passage.
3-legged creature, black eye, grocery bag.
Silly fool! You're waking up the dead!
Whoops.
It's to make it more exciting, dear. Hourglass, girl in profile, sick bird.
You're going to get us all sent to hell, Amenophes!
What's bothering you is that you'll be first. 3 crude slash marks. Anachronistic slot machine.
Oh, please! Take pity on me, Amenophes!
Oh, it just doesn't pay to be a good person. Darling, hand over the pendant and go on your merry way.
Now that he had the pendant that controlled Cromhar's robots, Dan was in the driver's seat.
Now for the false bottom of the sarcophagus. Hurry. Well, this guy's seen better days.
Right, Dan.
What's his problem?
He's in bad shape. He's completely brainless.
Finally, Dan had managed to teletransport Big Albert's body to Fly's laboratory. But now there was a new problem that they didn't have a solution to. Where was his brain?
His brain is gone, Jim. So that's unfortunate.
No, Dr. Celsius. For the moment, let's leave Murray out of this.
But he's been in contact with Fly.
Without the brain, Fly can't reanimate Big Albert. And neither can you. You find that body, Doctor, or you will never see the brain again.
But...
Dr. Celsius, you may go now. Sit down, Miss Alea. Dinner will be served shortly.
I've already had a bite.
In the meantime, make yourself at home.
People
Nice
don't kidnap
dress.
me in my home.
Oh, you're not kidnapped, my dear.
Yes, 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 extremely kidnapped.
Now, let's not argue. Within an hour, you'll see things exactly as I do. Until then,
I'll start by getting rid of you, sir. Then I'll rescue Big Albert's brain. And then I'll get out of here. Without saying goodbye.
Liz, as always, was sincere and direct. She would put Fitz Randolph out of commission, steal Big Albert's brain, and escape from the Zepplin without saying goodbye.
you are disconcerting. I've always said so. But allow me to remind you that my skin is as thick as an alligator's.
No, I can't bite you or knock you over the head.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll figure something else out.
Alright, let's have a chat, I guess.
Within an hour, what will happen?
Excuse me?
Dr. Celsius. The pain will pass within an hour. William A. Fitz Randolph. Within an hour, you'll see things exactly as I do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither, but I'll find out. What do you want from me?
You always seem to know what I'm about to say. And now? Can't you guess?
To give me a refrigerator with a capacity for 978 books?
Nothing is farther from my mind, believe me.
To get to know me better?
I'm trying to do that, but that's not my main reason.
For me to interview you?
Well, for that, I'd only have to call your newspaper.
For me to be your biographer?
Disconcerting. Interested? I'll pay you well. You'll get to hobnob with the creme de la creme and,
No, you don't want me to do this. Because you don't want to look like a pig in your own biography.
Of course not.
In that case, forget it. I never lie.
Well, within an hour, you won't have to lie.
To kill me?
No, never. I hold you in great esteem.
I could care less what you want from me. You, your things, your ego. Let's talk. The portrait behind me, is that you all prettied up?
Oh, no. My grandfather. A good man. He was a congressman.
You can't tell he's a monster at all.
No, my father either. But when he married my mother, who had skin like mine, he became a social pariah and lost everything. Now you know why I come from the lower classes and why that was not my rightful place.
Okay, but I still have no desire to write your biography. Let's get right to the point. What's going on with Big Albert?
Be specific, but don't get your hopes up. Within an hour, I won't tell you anything.
Does Big Albert have anything to do with MKO's new direction?
Any monster worth his salt has something to do with the new direction. And now, you as well.
What are you planning to do with Big Albert's brain?
Don't worry about him. When we find his body and reanimate him, Big Albert will be better than ever.
Strange.
What does Dan Murray have to do with all this?
Very little, I hope. He's a good man, and it wouldn't be fair to make him suffer.
What is MKO's new direction?
We're dropping horror flicks. From now on, family pictures, children's films, romantic comedies, musicals.
Oh,
There's something else. What is it?
Patience, miss. Tomorrow, you'll find out. You and everyone else.
Try that one.
Enough said. What's for dinner?
I don't know, but if you want something special, tell me, and I'll tell the chef to prepare it.
That is a very nice dress. Come over here. So. Not bad. Let's have a look around.
Cold.
Come on.
Picked at random. Ciceronian Rhetoric for Dummies by Harry Mumble. There are 2 safes, But I'm only interested in the top one, because that's where Big Albert's brain is.
Ah.
It's a folding cart. You can't tell, but I know. It reminds me of Stacy, my first babysitter, only shorter. This is like Fitz Roundoff's extra arm.
Interesting. It's got a Sherlock Holmes pipe. Let's have a look at the balcony. Nothing here. Curtain ring.
It opens the glass dome that covers the balcony. That is, if it works the same way as in Jack Simmons' Zepplin, that adventurer I interviewed recently.
Look at that later. I can't see anything else in here. Nope. Let's have a look in the adjoining room. It's actually called the adjoining room. Nice. We've got Chef Robot. It's the Slab Chop Mark 10. Let's talk to the chef, shall we?
What a lot of things to do. Ayo, Adrian.
How do you know my name?
I don't know. Is your name Adrian?
Yes,
Well, good. No need for introductions then.
but I still don't know your name.
I'm Liz. If you guess, I'll give you a kiss.
I wouldn't be able to guess it in a million years.
Ah, the kisses I still have yet to give. What are you making? Buns?
Deconstruction art, molecular cooking.
They look like buns.
They are breaded cacao sponges with an alginic acid with fresh fennel extract.
Oh, how nice. They look like buns.
The bubbling texturization of the content is enhanced by the subtle roundness that it gets from the mold. What do you think?
They look like buns to me.
With the syringe, I imbue the mixture with fresh fennel extract, which explodes in pearls upon contact with the palate.
I like you. Know why? Because of the hat.
Oh, I'm wearing it because I'm the chef of the Zepplin.
I like it. It's ridiculous. It looks terrible on you, but it makes me laugh. Thanks. If you're the chef, why are you in the hallway?
Because I don't get along with the rest of the kitchen staff. They don't enjoy gastronomic arts, and they don't consider themselves to be artists and put their soul into what they do. They are dehumanizing the kitchen.
Dehumanizing the kitchen, eh?
Adrian the chef. Brief bio and interests.
I'm the chef. I like cooking, love it cooking. I make up recipes.
Anything that doesn't have anything to do with cooking? Variety is the spice of life. Thanks.
No, nothing. Well, I am afraid of the cold.
The cold?
Cold.
The
Of
cold?
the cold.
Of the cold.
Of the cold, said Liz. And at that very instant, she decided to help Adrian overcome his terrible phobia.
That's some phobia. I never heard of that one before.
I'm a lousy cook. Can you give me a simple recipe?
Of course. What do you want to learn how to cook?
I'm becoming something of a cow. Something that will help me lose weight.
Extract of lettuce, denatured with centrifuged cucumber foam and a touch of vaporized H2O. It also works to inflate balloons.
Something sweet. Very sweet.
Terrine of Sudas in syrup rolled in crushed pop rocks, glazed with pulverized M&Ms, and served on a bed of stewed Twizzlers. Only with a doctor's prescription.
That may be quite nice, actually.
Something from the sea.
Sea urchin spikes and parchment. Very light.
Nothing. Aya.
Hey-ya!
Right, so let's have a look around.
Paring knife, the carving knife, the bread knife. The pate knife?
Can we steal? I want the samurai sword on the top.
The little knife is the most harmless.
What? No, what? No, I want the samurai sword. Bloody woman. She gets the
The
penknife.
nicest one I've found.
Ugh. What's that? Glove?
I decided I wouldn't put it on if, when I bit Dr. Cheeky, he screamed.
Uh-huh. What's this?
I don't recognize it. And the label on top looks like the scrawl of someone in a hurry. Looks like the scrawl of someone in a hurry.
So, Crocodile Dundee. Ooh,
Very
parachute.
bad. This should be next to the emergency exit.
Hey, anything else? The door there, door there. Oh, that leads me back. Did I come through there? I get so lost in these games.
It's a painting of... Ah!
Yeesh.
No.
Miss, why such a dramatic entrance? Are you afraid of something?
Hi. No. Yes. Don't get involved. 2012-14. Nice curtains. Bye.
Disconcerting.
Calm down, Liz. Don't get dramatic. It's a crocodile. A crocodile, yes. But in the painting, you can clearly see that it's not alive. So, calm down, okay?
So she has a phobia of crocodiles? I guess it must be a phobia. What's
Where
that?
does this lead?
Let's have a look.
No, it's cold.
Whoa.
My chest is very exposed. I'm not going any further.
Frozen dude in the freezer.
His style is dubious, but the glasses are pretty.
Person ice cream.
People do the strangest things for the most unexpected reasons.
That is extremely weird. How is she not like terrified right now? That's terrible.
In the refrigerator from top to bottom and left to right. Lobster, king crab, caviar, blue plastic bag,
No.
crab ketchup, seawater, and boxes full of who knows what. On the floor, boxes of surimi. And here, Cuban crabs. I don't want any of this. Or I do, but I'm not going to be the one that goes in there.
Yeah, don't blame me. I wouldn't want to go in there either.
The hot dog of the sea.
Mm-hmm. And can we do anything to the generator? No? No?
Direct from Havana. Why does my smart... I'm not hungry.
Huh.
I could grab a ski pole or a stick, but it's all
Huh. Well, I guess we're not doing anything here, guys. Let's see what the chef's got to
I'll
say
cure
about
his fo-
this. What you got to say about all this weird dude in the
Ayo,
freezer?
Adrian.
Hey, chef, there's a frozen dude in your freezer. What happens when you have to take
What
something out
happens
of
when
the
you have to
freezer?
take something out of the freezer?
I try to avoid it. But if Mr. Fitzrandolph asks me for something frozen, I go in, I grab it, and I get out in a hurry.
Aya.
Hey-ya!
Strange. Let's go see what Fitzrandolph's got to say about it. Yeesh. We'll check that in a moment. How do I get back to Fitzrandolph? Was it back to you? Ah, yes. Here we go.
I'll show him.
Now then, let's talk about this frozen body in your freezer. Done, done, done. Done, done. Well, I guess we talk about the freezer. That's the nearest thing I can find. Oh, ugh. That's gross. Big Albert's brain. Anyone but you, Sir or Dr. Cheeky.
Pronto.
Dinner will be ready right away. Patience.
Alaskan king crab sautéed with lobster tails, Cuban crab, cod liver oil, Schlingwursten sauce, sturgeon eggs from the prairies, and testicles from an evil duck.
Delicious.
Adrian!
Mr. Fitzrandolph?
Alaskan king crab sautéed with lobster tails, Cuban crab, cod liver oil, Schlingwursten sauce, sturgeon eggs from the prairies, and testicles from an evil duck. Pronto.
And wouldn't you prefer a deconstruction of sushi with violet blossom fritters
I
and...
said pronto, Adrian.
I hear you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to cook that. Oh.
And as far as Adrian was concerned, Liz had done all she could for him. The rest was up to him.
Oh, so it's immersion therapy for his phobia of freezers. That's a bit mean now. Well, we're out of time, guys, so I'll see you next time.